Welcome to Rebounding Bounce 101. Have a little ball, deflated ball. I'm going to show you 2 moves that you can do on the rebounder. Low impact, joint friendly, no jarring on the joints. We're going to get our lymphatic system flowing, and I'm going to show you proper technique and form because you are new to your rebounder. This is Rebounding Bounce 101. So I'm here to show you all about it and show you how to get in the proper technique and form. So right now, we're going to work on the health bounce. It really helps with the lymphatic system, the cells, oxygenating our body, and it is a body weighted exercise. So I'm going to go ahead and put this little deflated ball a little bit above my knees. I'm going to roll my shoulders back down and away from my ears. Listen to me. Your feet, the weight is evenly distributed. You don't have a lot of weight on the outside of your foot or too much on the inside of your foot. So when you have too much weight on the outside of your foot, that's supination. When you have too much weight coming on the inside of the foot, that's pronation. We don't want that. So you want your weight evenly distributed. You're gonna have a soft bend in your knees, shoulders melted back, down, away from your ears, chest tall and proud. You're wearing an imaginary corset, so your belly button is coming in towards your spine and your core is engaged the entire time we bounce. So right now we're gonna focus on the down. Remember, you have a soft bend in your knees. This is a closed chain health bounce, also known as a safety bounce or a 2-foot bounce. So your feet, the weight is evenly distributed among both feet, soft bend in the knees, shoulders melted back and away from your ears. So focusing on the down, our heel is not coming off. I have this small deflated ball in between my legs because it's going to keep my hips, knees, and ankles tracking forward because I have to put about a 10% squeeze on the ball. So when we're doing our health bounce, our knees are not going out to the side, our hips are not going out to the side. You're nice long body, and you're in alignment right now. So I know it may be hard if you're new on the rebounder to focus on having the weight evenly distributed among both feet. Now they say the health bounce, you can get on your rebounder a couple times a day and simply do this closed chain, kinetic chain bounce, this health bounce where your feet do not come off the mat. So you're focusing on that down push. We're going to keep going with that health bounce. Deep breath in and an exhale. So this is great to do first thing in the morning when you want to get your lymphatic system going. You want to oxygenate the muscles, joints, ligaments, tendons, get loosened up. This is just a great way to say, good morning, body. Another deep breath in. Now remember, you can have a stability bar and you can be holding on to that stability bar. One more time. Deep breath in. And an exhale. We're going to have one more minute in this health bounce where both feet are on your trampoline and you're focusing on that down. You're focusing on evenly distributing the weight in your feet. You don't have to have a small ball in between your legs. It just helps to really teach you to track the hips, knees, ankles, and toes forward in this health bounce. Because you got to give that ball about a 10% squeeze. So right shoulder back and left, just opening up the joints. This is great to do when you're just sitting and watching a TV program, maybe listening to some good music. You just want to keep that body, you want to give it a little boost of energy. This is perfect, this closed chain health bounce. So this is the first thing we teach people in Rebounding Bounce 101. It's all about the health bounce. right here. Now cross and release, staying in the health bounce. Cross and release. Cross one arm and then the other arm, so chest expansion as your arms go back. How's that health bounce feeling? If you're very brand new to rebounding, you may want to stick with this video and do it 2 to 3 times a day, because I'm going to make these rebounding bounce videos 10 minutes long, no more, no less. So really doable. Reach and reach, reach. So we're just basically staying in that health bounce. Closed chain. Woo. Now what I'm going to have you do, hands on your hips, take off your heels off the trampoline. Now you're bouncing a little higher. Your toes and the front of your feet are staying on the mat, but you're taking your heels off the mat. Now that most definitely works your calf. Soft bend in your knees, still squeezing that ball to track the hips, knees, and ankle forward, because proper body alignment is essential in any workout that you do. It doesn't matter if it's rebounding, walking. You want to make sure you evenly distribute weight in between both feet. You don't want to put too much on the right, too little on the left, because that creates muscle imbalance. We don't want muscle imbalance. We want to balance our muscles. All right, let's reach. Let's just get some movement, opening up the joints. How does this health bounce feel? Now your heels are coming off. Woo! So now you're getting a little more action here. Just reaching, squeezing that ball. It's gonna help you stay in proper form. So I health bounce myself 2 to 3 times a day. I do the closed chain health bounce where both of my feet are on the mat, and then I focus on the bouncing down. Last couple minutes, I get the heels off of the trampoline. Right here, just reaching, just always opening up the joints, getting the blood flow moving, getting the lymphatic system moving, working on a cellular level. Right here, now cross. Cross your arms, staying in the health bounce, heels coming up. Right here, just crossing the midline of your body with your arms. Very basic, very simple, very easy to follow. If you're very brand new to rebounding, this is a great start to build up your cardiovascular endurance and get some of these basic moves down with proper technique, form, and accuracy. Hands on your hips. Now, if you want the last 30 seconds, go ahead and take your feet off, soft bend in your knees. And now we're just going a little bit higher with our bounce. So we started with both feet on the mini trampoline. Then we took our heels off the trampoline. And now, if you want, and only if you want, we're taking both feet off the trampoline. What do you think? How's that feeling? Remember, when you land, you still have evenly distributed weight among both feet. Don't land on the right side more or the left side more. Make it nice and equal. Belly button to the spine. Core is always engaged. Shoulders melted back, away from your ears. Go back into that closed chain health bounce, also known as a foot bounce, also known as a safety bounce. Remember, we'll all bounce at different timing because we all have different rebounders. Some are spring-loaded, some are bungee style, So we're gonna just bounce at different timing. That's okay. Deep breath in. And an exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And an exhale. Stay tuned for our next beginner Rebounding 101 10-minute workout together.